Hello fellas, this is your daily dose of skill, and today I wanted to give you something rusty, something classical. And I was thinking, what is one of the pretty much oldest premium tanks out there? And then in my head shot the IS-6. He was raising his hand and he was saying, "Skill, do you remember me?" And I said, IS-6 fellas. With all respect, it's not a very good tank nowadays. It got... The thing is, it completely went out of the game meta, right? And probably a lot of you would agree with me. But it's still, in a way, playable tank if you are fighting against the tier 6s, tier 7s. Then it's relatively fine, even after the buffs. If you are playing against the tier 9s, tier 8s, oh boy, then this vehicle is literally not worth anything. So today, what we are going to do, we will aim for 3000 combined, and we will try to get as much use as we physically and possibly can. So without further ado, let's go, fellas. Let's go into the action. I hope, fellas, matchmaking is going to be merciful for... The first battle. Tier 9 game and city where you cannot make a pressure. It doesn't look good. Two Artas, tier 9s, tier 8s. The thing is, speaking about the special matchmaking tanks, it's always nice not to meet the tier 10s, okay? You know that and I know that. It's always good, but in the same time, usually the preferential matchmaking tanks is not extremely good against the tier 9s. So in this kind of situation, we are going to have a very hard battle for ourselves. So what we are going to do, we are going to go into the city, into the heavy line, and we will try to play there. We are raising our gun and we are shaking that button next to the enemy, well, next to the ally tiger, right? That's what we are going to do. By the way, enemies have heavy AMX and we have tiger 2 and IS-6. What the flying F? I mean, boys and girls, this is going to be a very hard battle for us. How to penetrate the AMX? I mean, high explosives on. I think this is only one way how we can do this properly. Okay, let's go. By the way, this is like 2 in the morning when I'm making this video, so please fellas, have mercy, okay? If you are going to see the silent Yavna there and there, don't judge me for that. This is the last day for me before my mini vacations for 5 days, so I want to pre-make as many videos as I possibly and physically can. So have mercy, fellas, have mercy, okay? Okay, so what is our main mission right here? Actually, this guy is stock if I'm not mistaken, so maybe this is half of the trouble for us. By the way, once again, we are waiting until someone is going to make some kind of pressure. Maybe until someone will mess up a bit and then we will schnai, and then we will smile. Vova is going ham with the kills, and the light tanks are getting slaughtered right there. I don't want to talk about this. I mean, he doesn't look into the rear mirror of his, okay? He doesn't see I am over there. So what do we want to do? We want to cross a bit like this, and I will try to peek sideways to hit him for 100 in the face. I would love to see this IS-6 making some kind of stupidity and some kind of mistake, but obviously if everything would be that easy, if everything would be that easy, then you know, whew. Our T-30 killed all light tanks. That's good. Okay, as you can see, IS-6 is over there. So what do we want to do? We want to craft an angle against this guy. Maybe we will be able to shit on him, right? I'm going like this. We provoked him to shoot, and how we are going to penetrate him? We are going to shoot him directly into his cupolas. How to penetrate the IS-6 without bigger problems whatsoever? The thing is, fellas, IS-6 have a cupolas where you can penetrate it very easily, right? And this is the main mission for us. Cupola, 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 and once again cupola. That's what we want to do. By the way, this IS-6 banged our Tiger 2, and now we have quite some troubles over there. I know I can't make a pressure on the tier 9 MX, and it is a fact, right? But what we can do, we can slowly but surely try to play against this IS-6. I mean, we are warful of opponents. Both of us are quite horrible, right? By the way, I want to go back right here. Why so? Because I have a feeling eventually those guys will try to make a pressure for us like this, which is completely fine. I'm not crying about that whatsoever. And if he is going to do that, then we can definitely punish him without even asking his name. And as you can see, that was ideal. Now, what do we want to do? We want to ask for our pattern to go together with us over there, okay? This is the time when we actually try to be aggressive. We can go in front and we can show this MX who is the boss over there. Obviously the boss is he, but still, we can try to fight against him, right? By the way, he have a stock turret over there. Even with a stock turret, as you can see, we cannot penetrate him too easily, but it's completely fine. We are crossing sideways, and how about if we will hit this guy in the ass? Beautiful. That was a very nice hit, plus we are getting some assisting damage, but still, we still have a lot of things to do. Trying to aim for a horn, we are penetrating him. Great. You know what? I have a feeling we are going to reload faster than this guy will, so we can penetrate him into the horn once again, or alternatively, we can bounce the shot, because why not, right? Even stock AMX is a big threat for us, fellas. It's not so easy to play against this guy over there. But you know what? We are fearless. We are going to try to get as much use as we can right here, and luckily we managed to penetrate him. Meanwhile, as you can see, this guy is sitting right here, and if he would move backwards, there is a big chance we would be able to penetrate him, but it's okay. Fellas, you know what? Look at this battle. This is actually not that bad. You know, I can tell you one thing. The fear eyes is big. The fear eyes are humongous, okay? But in the end of the day, we managed to get a very good performance right here, and I'm truly happy about this battle, fellas. We made as much pressure as we physically and possibly could, and in the end of the day, we are picking even a kill right here, right? Now look, enemy clicker just shot us, and I am simply going for that mother trucker. And obviously what he is thinking about, he is thinking water. Not today, mother trucker. Pixel shot into the clicker, and look at this. 3,400 damage dealt, 1,000 assisting damage. That was a great battle. Why we are having this kind of performance? First of all, I was quite lucky. Enemy IS-6 was impatient. After that, I'm lucky MIX, tier 9 MIX did not penetrate us that easily, and he was completely stuck, if I'm not mistaken. So that was the main reason why we are performing quite well right here. So first battle, 3,400 damage dealt, great. How about couple of more? Can we keep up the good job like this, and can we get over 4,000 combined with this vehicle? We'll see. Time will show everything. Okay, what do we have right here, fellas? First of all, first look isn't too much making, always when we are playing, right? And the most important mission for me is to check how many artas, how many lights, how many heavy tanks, and then I can make a decision which line do I want to push. For example, right here we have 3 heavy tanks over there, only 3. That's very low amount of the heavy tanks. So what do we want to do? We want to go into the medium line. I know it sounds weird, maybe it sounds even bad, but I think this is the best way for us to do the things, right? Why so? First of all, Arta is only one, and even that Arta would try to shoot only me, I wouldn't get that messed up right there, right? Second of all, when you are playing with a heavy tank in a way, messing with a medium tanks can be very, very, very beneficial for you. Don't you think so? I think so. And by the way, everything is changing right there. How? In the first second, fellas, I am changing my mind. Absolutely yes. Why so? Now pay attention how many people do we have which is playing over there. Not many. We have the P44 Pantera and Lynx. Now, if this Lynx is going to meet medium tanks or light tanks, he's going to be completely eliminated from the game, right? Same goes for this Pantera. If enemies will have more guns than we have over there, usually they will win the fight, and I believe that makes sense, right? But in the same time, this Lynx did not spotted so many of them, so maybe I could actually grow some balls and go in front, and if I will die, I will be dead. I mean, obviously, I don't want to die by any means, but we'll see. Okay. We can go and make a pressure. I simply changed my mind. As you can see, Lights is playing in the middle over there and over there, so we can actually make a bit of pressure. And in fact, I think I could even make a hardcore pressure like this, or maybe even better, I could make a pressure like this. This is the first things in my mind what is here. This is the first things what is happening in my mind. Also, speaking about the things, as you can see, S1 is thinking about crossing like this, and this is half of the trouble for us. You might think, why this is half of the trouble? I can overmatch him. So pretty much we can do the smart trades against this guy, right? He doesn't have turrets, so he's going to have a very, very, very hard time to deal with us. And we know they have only a couple of guns over there, including this T-44, so 3 guns. That's completely fine. So, where is this S1? This S1 is looking at me like this, and I'm trying to bounce the shot. As you can see, he did not manage to penetrate us, so we are smacking him in the face and we are moving back. Now, whenever he is going to shoot me once again, I am going to try to shoot him once again, right? That's how we are trading. We are trying to jebait him. We jebaited him, for sure. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Looks like this guy is not making the same mistake once again. So what do we want to do? We want to try to flank him like this, and we want to smack him. Boom. Like I said, what we want to do, we want to smack him in the face like this, and life is going to be beautiful. Good. This is exactly what we want to see. Very, very nice. Now look. As you can see, enemy Arta is trying to work us out over there. But once again, boys and girls, we cannot change it. It is how it is, right? But what we can do, we can try to eliminate this Progetto from the game. I hope he's not going to escape in time. And by the looks of it, he shouldn't be able to escape. So, right now, right here, we are just trying to get the side angle for this guy, and that's it. Beautiful. Okay, so far it's not ideal. So far we managed to get only 700 damage and 300 assisting damage. But as you can see, enemy is playing in the city, so I kind of misplayed over there. As much as I don't want to say that, it is how it is, right? And I misplayed. But it's completely fine. Next mission for us is going to be to deal with this T-44, right? So we want to make a hardcore pressure. There is only T-44 and Arta, which is saving this side. So all we need to do, we need to bang both of those guys over there. Meanwhile, our Progetto, which went into the city, he's complaining how stupid our team is. He's playing in the city with a Progetto, with a medium tank, against the heavy tanks. But he might be right, fellas. Maybe our team is special. You never know. Anyways, the first shot was very, very unlucky, but T-44 is T-44. This vehicle, fellas, he have a trollish armor, so he was quite lucky over there. As you can see, we have a help of our ELC even, right? He definitely managed to smack this guy a couple of times in the head, and the T-44 simply clicked Alt F4 because it's late night and he took one for the team. Good. Okay. all we need to do now, we need to make a hardcore pressure for remaining forces over there, and this battle is going to be more than 3,000 combined. At least that's what I'm hoping for, and that's what I want to see. As you can see, fellas, I'm not spamming gold with this vehicle to the left, to the right, and for me, when I am playing the game, for me, gold ammunition is here just to use it whenever you can't do anything otherwise. Then we are going with the gold ammunition. If we can penetrate enemies without gold, I would rather aim, and it's going to be so much more interesting, at least for me. But, you know, maybe I am just simply special, and maybe I should load full APCRs and say blah, 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 blah. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do, right? Okay, Sue over there, I am aiming for this mother trucker, and we are smacking him for 300 in the face. This is exactly what we want to see. Now, since he is down to one-shottable, all we need to do, we need to finish him off now. Beautiful. Even though he hit us once, it's not changing the situation for us at all. Why so? Because we should be able to get our brother in arms with a Vaza 120, because IS-6 cannot penetrate Vaza 120 if he is smart. Thank you for brother in arms. We are saying thanks for this guy, and he should be able to eliminate him from the game. Hip hip hooray. So this battle was only 2000 damage, 300 resisting damage, and probably I would have so much better performance over there, but once again, it is how it is. I try to play uniquely, I try to be smart, but in reality, that did not pay off for us whatsoever. Oh well, those situations is happening, boys and girls, and what can I say? Better luck next time. Also, speaking about the messing up, right? I have a feeling the enemy S1 messed up himself too, because he decided to be aggressive, and with S1 as a tank, right? You can't play aggressively, otherwise you are going to get slaughtered and you are going to get killed. Okay, that was way weaker battle than the first one, but you know, this time we was playing a bit differently. And oh my bananas, Prokhorovka. Prokhorovka is amazing map for majority of the tanks. Even IS-6 can work there, but now I am begging for someone to spot the hill. Hey guys, could you please spot the hill from here? Question mark. Schnei, help. Now, if we have a smart light tank, we are going to have one mother trucker which is playing over there, okay? If he knows how to use the bushes properly, but probably not everyone knows how to do that, and it's completely understandable, right? So as you can see, both of our lights is going into the 1-2 line, and this is quite useless, unfortunately. But it is how it is. We are still not giving up. We have our hands raised to the defense position, right? And we are going to play from the middle. Let's go for the best, fellas, because this is going to be a hard battle. Although, to be fair with you, we are having a lot of medium tanks which is going in this way. So there is a small chance those medium tanks know how to spot, and if they do, they can take this position, and they can outspot literally everyone which is playing over there. And for obvious reasons, that would be my goal, right? Because if someone is spotting the hill, then from the middle we can be extremely useful, and we can literally bang everyone which is playing on top of the hill. Now, you might wonder what the flying F have I done. I loaded high explosive to simply eliminate the building out of the way, right? It's quite understandable, it's quite simple, because now we are going to have a better angles over there, and we don't really need to think. Do I need to go up? Do I need to go down? Do I need to go up? Do I need to go down? We simply need to chill. Now look, we have 5 guns over there, which is none of them is making a pressure till here to show anything from the enemy side. That's disgusting. We have one light tank which is sitting in the safe bush over there, and we have another light which is doing scouting runs right there. Okay, this is going to be quite hard battle. Boys and girls, I highly recommend to check out the best of 1357 replay, which was published recently, right? And you will see how to play with a light tank from this side and how to use this bush over there. And analogically, you can use the bush from this side too, fellas. So if you are getting this map as a light tank player, this is for you big hit. It is amazing. It is insanely good. This is the map which every single light tank player is dreaming of. I can promise you that. Okay, what do we want to do now? Now, fellas, it's our time to shine. We want to start blind firing bushes over there. You see, the standard B was last time spotted here. What that means he might sit in this bush over there. So we are trying to kaboom, hit him over there. As you can see, this is not a hit, but it's completely fine. Not a big deal. We are going to aim a bit to the right side and we will kaboom. Try to hit him. Unfortunately, we cannot hit him once again. Probably he's in the different bush over there, right? So what we are going to do, we are going to go for another blind shot until we won't see our splash, right? That's extremely important thing for us. And another over there. As you can see, we did not hit any blind shots whatsoever, and probably enemies have even safer defense parameter than our team does. But it's not a big deal. I know exactly what I'm going to do. Now it's our time to shine. We are going to be greedy, we are going to be big, and we are going to show what we are made of, right? So first of all, we are trying to jabait the shot from this guy's side, and yeah, I jabaited the shot for sure. I took one for the team and I can cry in the corner right there. I don't even know where he penetrated me, but probably I had a bad angle here, right? And being IS-6, I have no chance to win the fight against this buck over there. It's simply unwinnable for us. Although we can try to load the gold and we can try to aim for his cupola. Maybe then we have a tiny chance to penetrate him, but it's not easy by any means. As you can see, cupola shot gold, bounce. Yeah. This thing, fellas, is extremely strong as a tier 8 heavy tank. No wonder why I recommend you, for every single of you, to take this tank and to complete bouncing missions with it, because it's just simply so damn powerful. And usually when you are playing with the tanks like IS-6, you simply cannot do anything for him. Although, when we are thinking about that, and if you would play with Love against this tank, you would be able to penetrate him without bigger problems whatsoever. But this Love, he needs to figure this out and he needs to start helping us, otherwise we are going to have a lot of big problems. But as you can see, our Love is busy while farming AFK tanks over there, so yeah. That's a problem, boys and girls. That's a very big problem. Anyways, Rene is over there aiming for Rene cupola, and as you can see, Rene is penetrating us and we can't do anything for him. That's a big fat problem, boys and girls, but not much what we can do about this. We need to be simply patient. This battle, we are having a situation when everything is just going as worse as it can get. I mean, literally, we are meeting the enemy heavy tanks which we simply physically cannot penetrate, right? And this is one of the bigger problems of this vehicle itself. What do I mean by saying that is penetration of the gold ammunition with a tier 8 heavy tank when you can meet the tier 9s and even some tier 8 heavy tanks which is unpenetratable. To have 225 millimeters of penetration is just garbage. Even to penetrate cover 4 it would be a big struggle, right? Although recently this vehicle, well, by saying recently I mean half years ago or so, this vehicle received some kind of minior bug, buff, sorry. So what they have done for this tank, they literally added a bit more of the standard penetration for this tank, right? So this vehicle, instead of having 175, it has 180 something. So it's a bit better than it used to be before, but you know, it's not a game changer by any means, and nothing is going to be changed over there whatsoever. Anyways, what do we want to see? We want to see this cover for dying, and in this kind of situation, fellas, I am trying to save the score idea, and I'm just trying to shoot as much gold as I physically and possibly can, right? Obviously till a certain extent, because currently we are not shooting gold anymore. Wait, wait, patience. And now, fellas, boys and girls, I believe it's about the time for us to make a hardcore pressure for the enemies over there. Why so? Because as you can see, their team is completely melting, and if we want to get just tiny touch more use from over there, we simply need to go in front, otherwise it's going to be game over. Speaking about the game over situation, as you can see, this guy is so damn far away in front. His allies pretty much cannot help him. So let's try to claim this 177 health from this guy's side. Hip hip hooray, he's dead. And all we need to do, we need to make a bit of pressure towards them over there. It was very complicated battle considering IS-6 play over there, right? There was literally no damage which we could do from the middle. Because both of those vehicles, the VK and the Rene, they're extremely hardly penetratable. So we finished this battle with only 1.6 thousand damage. Although I have a feeling we have a blind shot, so we should have 2.1 thousand damage dealt. At least that's my prediction. This is my guess. So here you go, boys and girls. IS-6 in action. You are the judges, and you can say, what do you think about this tank? Do you think, now honestly fellas, do you think IS-6 is worth tank to buy? 7.1 thousand assisting damage. Holy bananas, 3090 mother trucker. I saw you had a second mark of excellence. Did you manage to get the third one? I'm very curious. I saw that guy had a second gun mark. And moment of truth. 3090, 700 games. No, still second mark of excellence, but I believe he is going to get it. Anyways, GG to the 3090. I thought he is playing bad, but I was wrong. He definitely did everything properly in the end of the day, right? So that was a great performance. Anyways, 2000 damage, 400 assisting damage, and we managed to average with this tank solid 2,500 damage, 600 assisting damage. So we have over 3000 combined, which I'm very happy about. Now look, the main question of all this would be, fellas, if you have IS-6 for yourself, do you think IS-6 is good or do you think IS-6 is bad? Would you recommend for someone to buy this tank? Because me, personally, I think IS-6 is quite outdated tank and it's not so good. It's not even close as it used to be before, and there is plenty of better tanks than IS-6 nowadays. That would be my opinion about it. Anyways, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. That was your daily dose of skill, and for tomorrow I will try to have something spicy, something better than IS-6. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Skill is out. Peace, fellas.